Hello, YouTube. Welcome back into some Monty domination. And we're trying to make a vampire castle or two, not to mention just stockpile niter is the name of the game right now. Stealing this pyramid city was very, very enjoyable. I still don't have a government plaza, lol. I could build one right here. It's not amazing, but it could get some benefit. Potentially. Do I even care? I really want the governor titles is the thing. It's like kind of embarrassing to not have a lot of districts, especially with Monty at this point. Streaming came up in one of your interviews. Amazingly, he knew what it was. Found out you were a partner. It was like, oh, wow, that's a big deal. Oh, I love that, PB. I was excited because my new therapist knew what streaming was. And that's just like, you need to be able to, you need to be able to talk and have common language and stuff. I think we need some builders. Ooh, trade route is good. What's this city doing? Whole lot of nothing. Builders? Round of builders all around? Right there. Video games put you on the top of a resume pile for your academic job. Take that, Dad. If you conquer a city with a government plaza, what happens? Their government... I assume if you don't have one, you might keep it, but I've never been in that situation. PB, do you know? I normally the government plaza that you capture goes away, but I don't know what happens when there isn't one to begin with. Does it always get yeeted even if you don't have one? Yeah, I'm kind of just in the mood to chop all the things. We used Herc charges already. What's up, zombie? Just want to start to catch up on some districts. We don't need to go too crazy because I think this game, isn't super long for this world. Maybe I need to bring a city. Maybe that settler winds up being more valuable than I think it will, just in terms of grabbing a foothold on towards Arabia. Could be a thing. That could be a thing. Yes! Get him, Akkad. Get him. Uh-oh. More emergencies against us? This is probably not good. Oh, it failed. No kidding. No kidding. No fooling. Where are we at in the tech tree? So we have the good stuff unlocked. I guess I wouldn't even mind having some field cannons to take into Byzantium. I don't have a huge incentive to go here or here. I guess military academy plus line infantry is kind of a thing, but mostly we're just accumulating niter. And I'm sure I can't buy any. I'm not even going to check. What's the niter card? Mercantilism? Yeah. Let's go here. That's basically all we need is niter. Alright, we take over a city. That's good. Want this to be closer to the action. Do I have the discount card in? I do. So what's this cost us? 85 and 10. So I can get 2 muskets. I need a little bit more than that. 8 per turn. So 2 turns. 2 turns we'll declare on Byzantium. I think that'll be all right. Just stay there for now. I'm not too worried about any of this. The walls are here now. I don't want to lose this. I'd rather turn this into a bombard. I don't need to take this city immediately. I think I'd rather play it a little bit safer over there. There's no sense in losing a siege unit. Got walls here now, so not as easy. I think I'm going to hold this settler for a bit. I'm not desperate to found a new city, and maybe we need to bring it along with us and found a city like over here or something. It's weird to see TGM branded catapults. Yeah, I usually don't play the catapult game. Interesting that Aztecs make better use of them than most because of the extra combat strength. I still think they're somewhat fragile, so you want to be careful with that. But certainly better than they often are. Yes. Although I don't want them to raise it. That's a decent city. It has TOA. Are they going to be able to raise this? Uh-oh. Probably not, Hero. Probably not. Although I appreciate the question. All right, one more turn and we'll declare. I think I'm just gonna toss our government plaza here. I want the governor titles, right? And I don't care. This isn't an economy game. I don't care about maximizing this. This will boost our science and our gold. It's good enough. Let's get that and then get the market. Yeah, I'm suzerain of them, which is why they're fighting for us. And then we're finishing a couple bombards too, so those can come down. Do I even care about sending them here, or should I send them over to Alex and start working on that? Probably that. Probably Alex. And I'm still down for builders, although I'd like to get a trader as soon as possible. Yeah, it's 3 of 4, so that's fine. Levy them to make sure they don't raise. That's not a bad idea. Not a bad idea at all. Although I'll bet you it's a pretty pricey levy. 1,000? Yeah, it's. I don't think I can do that at the moment. Take that, Islam. I haven't looked at the religion map. Probably fine. This will flip to us eventually too, and then that's the end of him. I got this Niter online, right? Are we gonna get any here? No. Yeah, exactly. No quick cash from selling Diplo Favor. It's a big difference in a game like this. And frankly, if I'm being honest, not my favorite system, you know. I do it because it's there to abuse, but and trade should be a thing. There should be benefits from trading with the AI, etc. But it feels a little, I don't know what the word is, but it doesn't feel what does it not feel? I don't even know. Let's just do this. It's fine. Feels exploitative a little bit, I suppose. Flip Kegwana? Nah, I'll hold my envoys for now. Like losing Akkad would be bad, I think. And Singapore too. I'm gonna hold my envoys. I don't need to do that. It's a real loophole. Yeah, that's a good way of describing it. I need you to grow. Oh, you don't have a water mill, so that got worse. Well, that's not better than the horse tile, that's for sure. Okay, never mind. Some pretty big cities. I don't hate that. What is this campus? I'm gonna move Herc down here. How long does Herc live? 13 turns. All right, so I'm ready. I'm doing the upgrades, and we're like ready to go, right? So let's do a musket. Let's do another musket. Let's do a bombard. Oh, I actually do need more bombards down here. Okay. I thought I had more. I don't. All right, that gets us started. I suppose we declare next turn because we can't really do a first turn attack. Did some thinking yesterday. In Civ 7, it would be cool if some wonders of certain areas were unlocked by being in a golden age for that era. So interesting. I have an interesting opinion on this, I think, or at least a specific one. I'll take the envoy. It's not a great trade route, but it's fine. In what was it in Civ 4 that wonders themselves would go obsolete? I did not like that. I didn't like putting effort into some. I don't just the concept of obsolescence in terms of anything that you're doing, I think kind of has a feels bad to it. Now unlocking them because you do something, I think I can get on board with that, but I want to be I want to be able to have access to most things in the game, I think. Again, I'm open to being wrong on that or seeing a system that you know could convince me that I'm wrong. I'm gonna go here. Oh, that's my scout. Whatever. But I don't know. I always thought that felt pretty bad. TOA said he got walls. Okay, that's good. What were your thoughts? What, Chad, did you have thoughts on that system at all? Because I didn't play Civ 4 until I had already been into Civ 5, and that was something that I was like, oh, I don't like this. I don't like this at all. Now, I might be sending this crossbow to death. I hope not. I truly hope not. And we have what? Classic medieval on both of these generals? Yeah. So I guess it's fine for the crossbows, but not super useful otherwise. Get that down here. Go do something else. This. It's not the worst. And I know you guys are talking in chat. I will. I'll catch up on that in just a second. Let me play my turn. Preventing people from doing fun things is bad. Wonders are fun. Agree with that. Agree with that. Obsolescence always seems like a great way to make sure you weren't resting on your laurels, so to speak. Okay. Okay. I can appreciate that perspective. Would it make sense if wonders needed to be upgraded, like upkeep or maintenance or something like that? I could see that too. And then it diminishes if they like decay. Ooh, that's kind of an interesting concept because it gives you agency, right? What I didn't like about the obsolescence is it's just something that happened and there was no way to really combat it, so to speak. So I can appreciate. I appreciate these perspectives. And I know that wasn't your pitch, Lone Eagle. I know that. I'm not trying to put words in your mouth or anything like that. But it made me think of the thing, so. Yeah, and they could even be like increasingly hard to maintain. I'm just gonna build this because it's beautiful in between these. And there's chops here to be had. It's like an AI worthy. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's like 4 cities. It's fine. I don't care. Do that. That seems good. Bring these bombards down. Not a lot of damage round 1, which is nice. For me, there'd have to be a payoff on missing out the wonder. I don't mind like a condition, like conditional wonders where you have to be doing certain things, but I also worry that it would like pigeonhole a little too much in terms of the play path. Like I like openness and flexibility so that you can come up with your own strategies versus being told how to achieve a thing. I don't know. I know I'm missing. In Civ 3, some wonders became obsolete. They're more powerful to start with and worked okay. Great library. Yeah, that's what I didn't like. I was using Civ 4 as an example because I didn't play Civ 3. But that's what I'm saying I don't like. I don't really like the concept of things going obsolete. Crossbows don't need to come down. Yeah, I know it was a dated concept. That's why I'm kind of curious about opinions. Again, I know we've got some old school Civ fans here who have seen it both ways, and I haven't really had to deal with it very much. Ooh, hello, army. Good thing our vampire can't die. I'm back up a little bit with my siege unit. Yeah, that'd be kind of cool too, and maybe a better solution, because the like the Dark Age policies and stuff weren't. I don't know. I feel like they're rarely used. I love the concept. I like the idea that like, oh, if you miss a golden or you know if you're struggling, there's a way to like break out of it. But maybe something like a wonder or something like that, a building, a different variant like that. Now you don't want to overcomplicate it, right? You want the game to stay accessible, but I could see that being kind of rad. Hey Valks, how you doing? It's going well today. How are you? I should be getting it. Commercial hub. It's fine. This isn't an economy game. I'm going to keep telling myself that to justify my bad plays. I play on DX11. My game actually glitches out on 12. Glad you're feeling better today. DX12 glitches for you too. Historically becoming obsolete makes sense. For sure, for sure. But I think it's important to remember that you've got to balance historical accuracy with fun, right? And I think, again, my argument is that I don't think it's fun when the thing that you put a ton of effort into just stops being useful at a certain point. You know, and Civ is a tough game to balance in that regard, because there are a lot of smart people in the audience, and there's a lot of like, well, this isn't really accurate to the Romans. Oh, that's my general. Whoops. And so I imagine that's a pretty thankless task trying to figure all that out. But my thing to stress is that it is still a game, and that you want people to be having fun. So the systems, while I appreciate them being historically accurate, should first and foremost be fun. Because otherwise, why is anyone playing the game? Again, just my opinion. But that's how I look at it. You won Deity Monty with Herc. Nice. Congrats, Curly. Game should be fun. You crazy. You crazy, DGM. You're crazy, man. But I like you. Ooh, bigger walls here. What are we up to? Medieval. Can't really get through this. Super agree that games should be fun. I didn't realize this was a hot topic. Yes, games should be fun. Wasn't trying to be controversial. All right, here comes the general. Rise up. You know what? I'll just swing. And back up. We're a little bit damaged there. Gonna go ahead and chop some population here. Ooh, and get Warlord's Throne, actually. Get that first. Really want to core an army, too. That would be nice. There. Is my aversion towards things being obsolete because of the lack of perceived lack of things to do past a certain point in the game? No, I think it's really hard to design something that would be fun to build for 20 turns. You know what I mean? If I have to spend 20 turns building something and then it's only good for the next 20 or 40 turns, how powerful does that have to be in order for it to be worth it? And then at some point it's just like, oh man, it really sucks that this, like, I don't know, it just creates a feels bad moment, in my opinion. I can be wrong, maybe that's just me feeling that way, but I don't think taking things away from the player is fun. CZ Willie, thank you for the 7 months. Welcome back with that Prime. Thank you. I appreciate it. Now, I wouldn't mind there being a sliding scale or doing some sort of like maintenance thing where you have to keep up with it, otherwise you do lose it. But that at least gives you agency and something to do, and it gives the player a decision point to go like, okay, I'm choosing to let the Great Library go. I don't want to it's too expensive to maintain because it's 4 eras old or blah blah blah. I don't mind that, but you got to give the player some sort of avenue, I think. It's why that you change the rules every time you play Monopoly. Any interest in the new Magic set? I haven't really looked into it. I stopped playing Magic earlier this year, and I don't know why, Mr. John. It's not that I don't enjoy it anymore. I don't know. I stopped prioritizing it, I guess. I wouldn't mind getting back into it at some point, but I really don't know anything about the new system or the new set to be able to have an opinion. I don't have plans on playing it at the moment. Civ 3 wonders were more expensive that the meta was to never build them, just build military and take them from the AI. Yeah, exactly. Still have a hard time building wonders in Civ 6 because of that. That's interesting. Yeah. It was worth it in their corresponding eras. Okay. Would I value cute design over beneficial numbers? I don't know. That's an interesting question too. I would love it as soon as possible, Valks, but I don't know that we're getting it anytime soon. Ooh, Herc took some damage there. I'm okay with losing him. He only has a few turns left, and I need to explore a bit and see what we're getting up to. I really want to shoot this. I can't do enough damage here. Let's get you down. You here. Vampire's good. Now we're pop 4. Way better. I kind of need commercial hubs. Just gonna override the woods. Again, also all of this just my opinion. You can disagree, it's totally fine. We can disagree on things and still get along. You think past a certain point, if no one builds a wonder, it should get locked?
The four characteristics.
I don't hate that concept. But again, I think we need to be careful with wonders, because I'll bet you if you ask people things that they enjoy about Civ, a lot of people would say wonders. And so you really need to be careful about what you do with a very fun mechanic. And so that's, again, why I'm a little hesitant to think that obsolescence is the way or anything like that. And I know people really aren't suggesting that. But it's, you know, it's the discussion we're having, so. All right, got a builder here. That's nice. I still need a vampire castle. Like, not having my second one is kind of bad. I should just build it for the sake of building it, even if it's not optimal. I can drop this now, right? We've got plenty of niter. I do have field cannons coming right up, so maybe I'll drop the resource requirement, grab this, and then we'll go from there. Drop this, keep this. Maintenance is somewhat significant at this point. Probably raid is better. How much am I pillaging? It's a lot of farms. Some districts, but they're not crazy easy to get to. I think I'll keep raid. I'll go raid. Because we can get things like faith, right? I think it's probably better. I definitely want this. And the science is still good. Let's get some units going. Coliseum almost. A less silly take. Should wonders have stages of progression, like 20 turns, but every 5 turns you get the benefit? Again, I don't want to build something that's temporary. Maybe that's just me being OCD or something like that.
Let's get on our knees.
Unfinished wonder could still yield some benefits, like the Sagrada Familia in Barcelona. That's interesting. Partial tourism for unfinished wonders. Or something like that. I don't know. I guess I don't hate how wonders work right now. What I would like, if we're going to keep Eurekas and the tech tree or something like this, obviously this is incorrectly labeled because we have bombards. I think this is supposed to be the trebuchets. What I would like to see from the Eureka tree is this to use... It should be like trebuchets or more advanced. You know what I mean? Because there's just some goofiness in the tech tree otherwise. That's one thing that I would feel not strongly about, but... have an opinion, I suppose. I want to get this musket in position. To heal, ideally. But maybe I'm just doing this. You happy to build temporary heroes? True. That's a fair point. But you're able to revive them, right? So you get like like you never feel like they're just totally off the table. Diplo quarter is probably not amazing, but something to build. But yeah, that's fair. That's a fair point. Again, open to the discussion. I think that's where the value is anyways. None of us have to be right. Save this governor title. I hate being prompted for it like every turn. Kind of need to take out this encampment. It's just too much damage. Good news is Akkad is kind of carrying this game. I've been trying to call out like when we're getting a particularly strong benefit from a certain thing. You know, I've been like crediting certain heroes and certain things. So Akkad, just full damage to the walls is really, really good for us. Because you don't have to worry about which version you have, which siege unit you have, etc., etc. Yeah, I don't know. I appreciate you, No Redeem. I think it's a great point, and I'm glad you made it. Heroes are just wonders that walk around. Discuss. Always like to rush Great Wall and not worry about being attacked. In Civ 5, you mean? Nice, got a promo. Super happy to see that. I could have swung in there again, I suppose. Gonna get some pillage opportunities here soon. Game plan today and tomorrow while you're off due to the hurricane. Good question. I don't know. Civ and chill. Long game Thursday. That's kind of where I was thinking. I can buy these tiles finally. I'm just gonna bring this over to Chop though. Playing a Great Plains map. Ooh, there you go. Just gonna keep cranking out a few builders here. Next on the list is Congo. Congo's up next. Nice, didn't die. Oxford at 118 seems fast.
Stands, Rome shall stand.
All right. Not the best positioning here, obviously, but pretty happy to pick that up as a form of amenities. Our economy's decent. Excited about Jeb. Oh, I could have gotten that. No, derp. Hopefully I don't get same turned on it. I probably won't. It's a pretty derpy moment though. Woof. All right. I guess you need another builder. Get to build your barracks again. Yeah, even actually that's a good like small example of the type of thing I'm talking about. Doesn't feel great. Like I like the disasters. I love Gathering Storm. I'm cool with it all. But just as an example, it's not fun to repair your stuff after they get wrecked by a disaster, right? And I think the Wonders going obsolete is a larger version of that. It's not the worst because there are benefits to the disasters sometimes. But I usually kind of grimace and grumble when things get wrecked by a disaster. Commercial hub. Fine. I know I built that farm, but this isn't a game that's exactly exemplifying my city planning. City plan is to take him from everyone else. Agreed. Agreed. That is very true. Okay, what do on the war front here? Got Antioch sieged. Love that. Kind of rough. Let's move here. Let's move here. Put you down. Okay. What's my area of Colorado like? You got a nice place to hang out, visit and eat? Yeah, for sure. I'm northern suburbs, so like Boulder area. I love it. I'm becoming more and more of a fan of just sort of living in Colorado. It's beautiful. It's fun. It kind of sucked to move here like right as the pandemic happened. I feel like I didn't get to experience a lot. But as time goes on and things kind of relax, I'm enjoying it more and more here, so I don't plan on moving away anytime soon. And yeah, there are lots of places to eat. Not like Chicago, not the same. You know, if I'm comparing the two, which you know you shouldn't really do, but that's my experience, so I'm going to. You know, it's no Chicago. Chicago is like a food mecca. Like it's amazing. Just the variety and the accessibility and all of that. You're on the south end of the suburbs near Centennial. Nice.
Has become separated.
I moved here to Littleton, Rook, and then I moved up north.
It has all the appearance of a colossal statue.
But yeah, I basically got to go to like Red Rocks like one time for a concert before the pandemic said no. Sure, build Forbidden City 2 and we'll throw a theater square there. That's awesome. Yeah, we've got a lot of folks in Colorado. It's nice to have neighbors. I know we have a promo. I think I'm just gonna heal and chill. Something like that works. Been here 30 years. Nice. Awesome. Yeah, I like it up here. Honestly, it's beautiful because it's like nestled in the mountains. I have a pretty nice view. I lucked into a really nice view with my apartment. Was not intentional, just kind of happened into it, and I'm very, very thankful to be able to kind of look out and enjoy the mountains. Duncan! I didn't miss you, CZ, did I? I hope not. Thank you. If I did, thank you for the Prime sub. My notifications aren't working, and I don't know why. So, thank you, Duncan. Appreciate the 8 months. Welcome on back. Good to have you here. This was a sus move. I'm gonna move back. Please don't die. That was not good. That was not brilliant. Yeah, thanks. Nice to meet a new neighbor and new potential friend. Thanks for following and welcome. Welcome to the community. Civ 6 is kind of my jam, so if you like that, you're in a good spot. Yeah, I'm excited to like go up. I want to do a little bit more exploring up into like maybe go up to Rocky Mountain National Park next year. I was able to do that this year, but only briefly, and it was mud season or whatever. Should maybe be going for nationalism over civil engineering, but. Started looking for streams because you suck at the game, want to learn and get better at it. Well, I also very much enjoy teaching the game. We have a very helpful, knowledgeable community. Lots of Civ fans here. So please do not be shy about asking questions or questioning my plays. I try not to get sensitive about that. And I always love to teach the game and explain. So you're in the right place, my friend. How's the cuisine? Did you try any of those Rocky Mountain oysters yet? Lol. There's good food here. I don't know that I can like hang my hat on like a signature that they have. I don't know that I don't know. I guess one thing that I think is common here that wasn't super common in Chicago is chicken and waffles. It's oddly specific, but it feels like that's on the menu anywhere you go. What else? I should have upgraded there. I'll wait 2 turns. It's not a big deal. I also have a YouTube with tons of Let's Plays. It's mostly this. It's mostly streams that are ported over to YouTube. But if you're looking for like a specific leader, I've got some like leader intro videos and things like that on the old YouTube there. So if you're interested in that, have at it. Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles. Southern Iowa has surprisingly good barbecue. Fair enough. Fair enough. All right, let's actually, speaking of the YouTubers, I appreciate y'all. We're going to put a cut in the video now. Maybe when we come back, we'll revive a hero and kind of continue on, take him over, and point our directions east, point our army east. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.